Tom Nook. Hello everyone, this is Tom Nook. It's 9:07 a.m. this happy Sunday, March 15th. What is new today, Tom? I think we have a lot of new things happening on Sticker today. Sticker has its very own museum. Oh yes, it's a grand museum indeed, with separate exhibit rooms for fish, bugs, fossils, and even works of art. Blathers, the museum curator, says he's always available to accept donations or assess fossils. And museum admission is free, so stop by whenever you like. Also, my staff Timmy and Tommy open up their new shop today. Yes, it's a small shop, but they'll change stock daily and carry a selection of goods sure to better your island life. Come by from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily, and if the store is closed, simply use their drop-off box to sell your items. There's another thing. Okay, we've added a new catalog service to Nook Shopping. The catalog lets customers see a record of items they've obtained or purchased. Any mass-marketed items can be ordered directly through the catalog, so make good use of it. I forget if this is also added to our Nook phone. Whenever we cover big island developments like this, we'll hold a special commemorative ceremony afterward. Okay, so lots of photos to take, and we have... Do we have a special guest? Well, not guest. Special person coming to the island soon? I'm excited. Alright, well that'll be another day. I love the foreshadowing of what's to come on Sticker, but lots of new developments, I think I said that word correctly, on Sticker. Alright, good morning everyone. Welcome to Sticker, my forever island, my other forever island, where we enjoy the simplicities of everyday play and see how the island progresses day by day. So let's get started. Like I said, there were a lot of developments offline after I recorded the previous episode, so I will go through that, and we have a lot of letters and gifts today. So Daisy May, dear Sticker folks, I forgot her island is named Sticker. I'll be heading to your island every Sunday morning to sell my precious turnips, just the way my grandma used to. Be seeing you, Daisy May. I love the shamrock kind of letterhead here, very cute. And we got a B rank for our home. Nice, okay. And a bunch of things I bought in the previous episode. As you can see, oh gosh, my pockets are full. So last night, let me give you an update. I did place Nook's Cranny last night. I got the remaining iron from the free Mystery Island that Tom Nook provided a ticket to. So I got the remaining items from that, and I placed the store, so I'll show you that shortly. Ooh, we got a double sofa. Our shamrock soda. Oh, very cute. Very cute. And what else? Oh, and Wisp visited last night while I was playing, while I was gathering more materials. So I found his little spirit pieces, collected it for him, and put him back together. And he offered clothing, which is a rare thing Wisp offers, because it's usually furniture items. So when it comes to clothing, if he offers clothing, I always ask for the most expensive item, because you never know when you'll get that million bell crown. So I got that. Well, I didn't get the crown. I got this outfit here, this wonderful, luxurious robe, I think, which is pretty great. And then this is the very normcore tee, base tee, and sweatpants. Very casual, very nice. And I think that's it. Let's put these items away and start our day. Start of the week, start of Daisy May on the island as well. So if you don't know, I do not participate in the stock market just because it's a little too tedious to keep track of for me personally. So, and it just takes up a lot of room as well. So I do not use it. I have other means of making money. So we'll just say hi to her and greet her because she is a cutie pie. Okay, I think that's all we can place. And I'll put these other items away. And I'll just put that in storage and all the clothing items. I believe we have a maximum of 80 items we can store. Also, when I went to the Mystery Island, I picked up some coconuts, so I planted some of that last night on the beaches. And as far as new DIY items, I think I got the bird cage. Yes, from going to the Mystery Island as well. So let us see. Okay, growing collection. Okay. So let's head back out. Let's check out the new facilities on Sticker. Oh, and get this other piece of mail here. A garbage can. Yes, one of my favorite kinds of items in the game is trash cans and garbage cans because they're not only functional, they add that realism touch to your island. So I will place that. Let's place it near one of the facilities. So I decided to place Faith's house looks so good. Okay, I've decided to place Nook's Cranny right at the front here. Holy moly. It is right in front. Let's place the trash can here. And I plan to place Able Sisters right beside them. Hopefully there's enough room. It might be tight, but we'll see. But this is definitely an interesting entrance for sure. We have like two main buildings at the front of the island. We'll see how this goes. Obviously, this is my forever island, and this is where we play. And things don't have to be permanent. So if we don't like how things are working or where they're placed, we just move them out of the way and figure it out. So if this isn't working, it's not working, and we can fix it later. But I thought I would see how Nook's Cranny would work. Also, just buildings in general would work in front of the airport. So that is kind of my thoughts on that. I wanted to generally keep the more urban areas like Cosmic Rush. I don't know if this is like just my bias of how I design, but keep everything urban or towards the front of the island, and things transition to more rural towards the back. I don't know if that's because just how the islands are composed with a more naturey aspect towards the back of the island, but that's just how my head wraps around things. But anyways, let's go to resident services, see if we get a dialogue prompt from Tom Nook, and then we're gonna check out the new facilities out. And we have like a bunch of stuff to donate to Blathers as well. Tom Nook, yes, of course, don't worry about a thing. We can set up your gateway getaway package to include a lovely furnished home. Oh, not at all. We'll set up your move-in date at a later time. No trouble at all. I just need to drop the proper contracts. Wait, is this? I thought this was Isabel. Or is this like some rando villager asking to come onto sticker. Maxie, sorry to keep you waiting. I suppose you overheard that call I just got. For some time now, I've been advertising the sticker getaway package, and wouldn't you know, out of the blue we could do 3 plots already? That's awesome. Yes, it's quite wonderful. Thank you. Wonderful except for one minor little detail. None of our applicants are too fond of the notion of sleeping in tents, you see. I'm afraid I got caught up in the excitement of persuading them to move here, and I may have promised them fully furnished homes. 3 homes setting aside the land, preparing all the furnishings, is just too much for one raccoon. So you want me to do the work, huh? But Maxie, hear me out. Here you are, in my honor of need. It most certainly must be fate. Would you help me get these homes prepared, all 3 of them? Of course, I will have to give you a good and proper thank you for your assistance. Yeah, why don't you pay off my home loans for me? Why don't we exchange loans for loans, huh? As if I have a choice. Thank you. Oh, wow. I'll never forget this. Oh, you're going to need some top secret instructions. When you're ready, come talk to me. Use the phrase, "What should I do?" Agent Nook out. Oh, this is fun. Okay, wow. Hello everyone, we are back from technical difficulties. My OBS decided to crap out on me while I was in resident services, so let me catch you up to speed as to what went down. I went to take a ceremonial photo at Nook's Cranny. I'll show you guys where that is. I think I showed you guys at the beginning, I forget. But yes, we placed a trash can there, but we did a ceremonial photo at Nook's Cranny. Let me show you what that looked like. There we go. With Jay and Faith, both of them helpful in getting Nook's Cranny up in order, so we did that. Anyways, back to the island. Sorry for the delay. I think we're also gonna remove some of these trees because it's inhibiting traffic. But we also have the museum to do a ceremonial opening as well. So let's donate these to Blathers and get that situated. But yes, in the time that my OBS stopped and I got back up again, it looks like the weather is taking a turn for the worse. Is this foreshadowing? Who knows? Blathers who? I beg your pardon. I'm a bit of a night owl, don't you know? Drowsy in the daytime, but more importantly, ooh, if it isn't Maxie. At long last, the Sticker Museum has opened, this very day no less. An impressive feat of engineering, craftsmanship, and good old island ingenuity, is it not? Of course, it was your very own donations that made it possible. So to say I can read, so to you I say thank you. Now allow me to give you a quick overview of our fine institution's floor plan. You'll find there are entrances to the left, to the right, and into the basement. Each one leads to exhibit rooms wherein the donations collected thus far have been put on display. In addition, the far room at the top of the stairs is a gallery to display magnificent works of art. I'm biased towards the gallery, but I do love it. Although as of now it's entirely empty, but by my beak it shall one day soon swell with wonderful works. As such, we are now still waiting for art donations, and so I humbly request your assistance. Yes. Efficiency. Blathers, you are the best bird. So let's do that. Let's get these out of the way, and like we saw at the beginning of the game, we have some plots to create, and we will donate all of them, Blathers. Alright, let's donate all of these. But like I would... Oh, we already have a duplicate. 2 duplicates. Wow. Oh, Spinotorso! But like I was saying, we have some plots to hurry, which is an exciting time on the island because we get to have more friends to meet and greet. So I hopefully have some materials to at least construct some of those DIYs for them. Okay, well at least we could sell these fossils. That's all for now. And let's collect these Nook Miles, assessing fossils. Great. Let's check out the rest of these dailies. We got redeem Nook Miles, catch bugs, chop wood, hit rocks, and catch a sea bass, which are all really straightforward. Alright, we are going to hit our pockets, our next Nook Mile achievement, which is expanding our pockets. And we'll also donate, I have 3 more items. 1, 2, 3. Let us sell. Hello, Daisy Me. Oh, I also, actually, I was gonna say, let's see Jay's and Faith's house, but they have the default. Oh! I was worried when I heard we're all moving to a deserted island, but this is much nicer than I imagined. We got another trash bin. It's so nice, even though we haven't been here all that long. In just a short time, Lathers has moved in and we were able to open up the shop. Experiencing new things every day has been a lot of fun. Oh, that's so cute. That is. It is fun. I'm so pleased to hear that. Actually, I came here today to check in on you and see if you need any assistance with anything. It's our way of celebrating your new shop. You know, we sisters like to help whenever we can. Any ideas come to mind? You're too kind, Mabel. We're just overwhelmed that you even thought to come to visit us. Oh hey, I think... Something come to mind? Well, we still have some logistical challenges to overcome. We depend on mail orders for a lot of our goods. Having the shop should make it a bit easier for us to obtain ready-made furniture and stuff like that, but we still need a clothing supplier. Aha! Something tells me that today is your lucky day. As it turns out, it's really not that difficult for us to get to this island. How about if I stop by every so often to sell some of our wares to your wonderful island dwellers? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Of course, Sully, if we can sell our goods here, it's a win-win situation for everyone. I suppose with that settled, I should head home and work out the details with my sister. Yes, please do that. Some of my favorite characters in the game. We have the Able sisters. Hello, Mabel. Oh, so cute. Oh, Maxie, sorry to keep you waiting. Thanks to your help, we've opened this amazing new shop. Our shop is named in honor of a shop our beloved President Nook used to run. Welcomes to Nook's Cranny. As you can see, we're offering ready-made furniture and items that can be made as DIY projects. Also in the back cabinet with the tools and other miscellaneous goods, we have wallpaper and flooring. We hope to fulfill all your shopping needs. Alrighty, Roo. So let's sell these 2 fossils and... turnips, yes, of course. Let's hear your... And the hot item, double for normal price. I've never done the donation box hack before, where if you donate into that item and it becomes a hot item to sell, you'll get double the amount in that donation box. So maybe I should keep that in mind to do. dappers. Okay, let's... Yes, Tibby, we understand. Thank you, sir. Okay, let's just sell these two, and then the coconut, because I do not need the coconut. Okay, that sounds perfect. Thank you, sir. Okay, let's donate the remaining items. I think I will do that quickly and put it on pause so you don't have to watch that bit. But I do have quite a bit of items, and I love these little containers some of the critters end up in. So trying to keep note of unique critter containers would be nice for future decor items, but yes. Anyways, guys, I will return to you guys shortly after I donate these remaining critters to Blathers, so hold on tight. Alright, back to donating to Blathers, which was actually pretty quick. Maybe I didn't need to pause there, but it is done. Let us go and have a proper ceremonial photo at the museum to commemorate the opening. So let's do that. Yes, let us do that. Let's get the gang back into the photo op. Now then, welcome to our dedication ceremony honoring Sticker's brand new museum. Thank you. Sticker truly started out as a deserted island. There simply wasn't much here, but now it's slowly beginning to develop thanks to the tireless efforts of, well, everyone really. And now I think we need to hear a few words from Blathers, who will be running our new museum. Blathers, the floor is yours. Residents of Sticker, once again, I am Blathers, your humble museum curator. I'm overwhelmed, indeed overjoyed, by the marvelous establishment we are opening here today. Ooh, this could not have been done without you and your considerable cooperation. I hope only this island's rich ecosystem and treasure trove of species continues to inspire all. It has surely strengthened my own resolve to build a museum brimming with wonder. I say, I do hope you will continue your support of the museum's efforts going forward. Good job, Blathers. Thank you for that rousing speech, Blathers. Now let's have a few words from someone whose contributions made the museum possible. That's right, it's Sticker's own Maxie. Anything to add? Good job, us, everyone. Yes, yes, indeed. Thank you for your heartfelt and encouraging sentiments there, Maxie. Everyone, please get ready to join me in bringing this ceremony to a close. Also, those wishing to take a commemorative photo should get ready to press. Alright, let's get ready. With hope for our continued growth and to celebrate Sticker's beautiful museum. Hooray! Yo! Good job, everyone. Let's go, let's go. Awesome. So the museum is up and running. Let us go. So now that is taken care of, let us talk to Mr. Nook and get at least one of the plots done. And then, depending on what's left, it would be nice to do some, you know, dailies, some just regular simple dailies. Alright, let's get our neighbors, our fellow friends. Oh, bridge, yes! I worry about that too. We have, it's kind of cramped. South side of the river here. Alright, so there are a few places where the bridge can be placed. Alright, so let's take another look at the map and like traverse alongside the river, but... Alright, so I'm thinking actually north of resident services, like just right where we are, just directly behind us, is I think a perfect place to add a bridge, like right in the middle of the island. Another good place for future bridges, I think on the diagonal near Blathers' museum is a good place as well. Where else? Probably maybe north of my house, where the fork in the river on the east side is a good place as well. But I think just directly above resident services might be the way to go. Let's just take a look here. So I think a bridge here would be great, but I think we'll place one of our first bridge for now right over, yes, right over here, if it can fit. I think so. And the other bridge I was thinking, or even here, is a good one as well. Let me just check that, because my home is here, and so if I wanted to go to the other side of the island like straight away, it's obviously a little closer than over here. So let me check the map really quickly again, just to take a look. Yeah, that might be actually a better placement as far as where I'm situated at the moment. It could obviously be moved, but I think that is probably actually the better spot. So good thing we walked along the river. But my other place, placing a river, might be here as well. So, or maybe a diagonal bridge here would be good too. But anyways, let's do it here for now, and then we could always move it. What? Did I... Do I have to construct a bridge? I do have to construct a bridge. Log stakes. 55 wood. Okay. Well then, let's get to work on that. Thankfully, I did harvest as much wood as I could last night when I went to the free mystery island, when I was also harvesting iron. So we need 4 log stakes. Oh, we don't have... Oh, we can't set quantity. Thank goodness. Alright, and then we can make our bridge. Oh, we can also expand our pockets. So why don't we do that right after we place this bridge? Yes, right over here. There. Probably right in front of this tree would be good. And then I have to like knock down that tree because it's in the way. Let us imagine it. Let's do it 1 tile over. Alright, that's preferable. Nice, and yes, this isn't one of the bridges that we have to pay for, which is great. I need to buy slingshot. Lots of things to do. Okay, let me pick up some of these peaches for now. I'm gonna move some of these trees around, kind of give our buildings a little bit better visibility. And also just, you know, walking. Tom Nook. Oh, Maxie, hello, hello. So, did you find a good place to deploy your bridge construction kit? It's ready to go. We'll have a new bridge up and it'll be even easier to get around the island. Now that's out of the way, it's time to start on some homes. We can wait for bridge construction to finish if you want, or just ask me what should I do. Okay. We will do that, but first, let us redeem Nook Miles. Let's get our pockets much bigger. Again, racking up miles at the beginning is quite easy, I think. You're just doing things for the first time. We'll get all of these essential quality of life features ready for us, which is awesome. There you go, much better. And then let's talk to Tom Nook. Get at least one plot down. Oh, 3 of them already? Wait, no. No way. Okay, we can place the housing kits at least. And then we don't have to furnish all of them today, so, which is good. Wow. Okay, I didn't really think this far ahead into placing plots, but like I said, we can always move these, our friends around if need be. But let me go to Timmy and Tommy. Actually, let me... This is already bothering me, this tree. In the middle of the walkway here. And this is the money tree I planted a couple of days ago, so I should replant that somewhere else. And that is good. Good, good. Let me... Already landscaping. Okay, let me move this tree to the corner of Nook's Cranny here, if it'll allow me. Then, for the moment, I'll just use some of these trees as backdrop. Okay, and this tree is also in the way. So let's also move this clear of our walking. So I can see this first, or the front of the island, kind of as Main Street. We'll see if that is a thing. But that's my initial thoughts for the moment, is to make this kind of a Main Street area at the front of the island. Some clearance in front and for walkability purposes, which is nice. I loved our trash bin, but I will get that later. Let's get some slingshots. Okay, what are the DIY? We should get the DIY recipes. Okay, DIY for beginners, tester DIY skills, flimsy axe recipe, ladder recipe. We already... What? When did I have the ladder recipe? Oh my gosh. I have been... Do I have the slingshot recipe? Okay, I don't have this one yet. Okay, we have these pitfall seed ladder setup kits where we can create ladders if we don't want to use our DIY ladder. Okay, let's get that. Maybe... Do I have this? Well... Sure. Why not? And we're done. Alright, I think that's good for now. As far as wallpapers, I think I'll hold off for the moment. I might purchase the slingshot to save on materials. You know what? No. Let's DIY it, because we can harvest materials today. We haven't done that yet. Some of the best items are at the grand opening of Nook's Cranny, which I'm excited for. Have all the garbage and recycling bins all over town. I cannot wait to get the trash DIY recipe. Okay, let us learn the slingshot. Okay, we have a few things to create, so let me do that. And then we can explore and, you know, chat more about the island layout and kind of show you what I think of these different areas that could be used. So first, let's do slingshot, of course. We cannot miss any opportunity to shoot down some balloons. And then, wow, lots and lots of items. Okay. Alrighty-roo. Okay, so let us take another tour around the island. So we haven't explored this top bit here. So let's go up onto the second and third tier cliffs to kind of look at what we're working with. So we have a cliff river here, which will be good to get our cliff river fish. And I will also shovel up these fossils. And if we go on this third cliff here, it is pretty tiny. Wow. If you watch my keep it balanced video, you know how much I love the bean shape. This is kind of bean-like, but it is pretty tiny. We could put a home here, or I just might leave it for landscaping purposes, just to have a nice backdrop to whatever might be in front of it, which is a fishing spot. So for the moment, I don't think I would put any particular build here. I kind of, depending on the size of third tier cliffs, it could be either for decorative or functional uses, and because this third tier cliff in particular is quite small, I don't think you can do a build here, but it would be kind of a tiny one, and there would have to be a meaningful staircase infrastructure put in, so it might just be more decorative for the moment, but good to know the size of that. Oh, look at this tiny thing. This is definitely decorative. I don't think any meaningful build could really be put up on this third tier cliff. Alright, another jump in time yet again. Having some PC issues, but that will not stop this Let's Play video. Let's continue. Like I was saying, this third tier cliff is pretty small, so I don't think any meaningful builds can be put on top of it, so I think I will keep it as decorative landscaping for the moment. And I was mentioning here, prior to realizing my OBS froze, is that I've been noticing which parts of the island could potentially be a dead zone on the island, and this corner of the island might be one of them. If it wasn't for this functional rock placement, I probably wouldn't have any other reasons to go back this far into the island, but we have some reason for harvesting some iron, rock, or clay materials. Another thing on this back part of the island is this is the location of our secret beach, and I will say this third tier cliff is a pain to get to it. So like I said, I don't want to do any terraforming if I can help it, but this jutted bit of third tier cliff might have to go. So I can put a staircase on the second tiered cliff. So we won't do that straight away, but something I'm, considering. Otherwise, on the second tier cliff, you can kind of see this very narrow pathway from where I'm standing right now to the other cliff river pond situation on the west side. So we have kind of this curved pathway, and this kind of helps me in a way, because this kind of eliminates my need to create any sort of build here. Part of Animal Crossing, aside from the decorating aspect, is traveling on your island. Like, I would say 75% of Animal Crossing is getting from point A to point B on your island, and this is just one of those parts on my island. So I don't have to use too much brain power for this quite a bit of stretch of land from here to here. I'm just going to be using it to get from point A to point B and just landscape it and make it look good. And it might be like a good place to also harvest material, specifically wood. So that might be just one of the things I'll do on the second tier cliff. And this third tier cliff, I don't know, maybe a Japanese shrine of some sort. I've always wanted to do one on the island, so there might be some good infrastructure that can work to get onto the third tier cliff to do that, so we'll see. And then we have this other cliff river situation, which again, there's this kind of narrow land just behind it, and for efficiency's sake, I might extend this pond river thing just closer towards the edge so I can create or add a bridge to it and just make it easier to, again, to get from point A to point B. And then here, this third tier cliff is, again, another bean-like shape. We'll see what kind of build we can put up here. But again, if it's purely landscape, decorative backdrop to whatever's in front of it, whatever's in front of here. Again, another fishing spot. And this pond, cliff river pond, is a very interesting shape as well. It's like a wrench or a distorted heart of some sort, but yeah, so that is kind of the second and third tier cliffs on Sticker. Kind of, I really like the shape of it, and it kind of eliminates some brain power as far as what to do with it. I feel because of how it's shaped, it's mostly a transitional, like, traversing area, which is awesome for me. I don't have to worry about like really big builds. So I could really use that cutout aspect on the ground level to put more buildings or more substantial builds there. So I will sleep on how to use the second and third tier cliffs for any other purposes, but that is kind of my initial thoughts for the moment. And let's see if I have any DIY bottles. This is going to be a much longer video than anticipated because we got museums and Nook's Cranny opening, and we got our plots to place down. So lots of progress happening on Sticker. So let's see if we can determine a good place to put these plots down. Let's start our dailies. We haven't really indulged in the simpler daily aspects on Sticker. So finding our fossils, our DIY bottles, etc. So as you can see, I planted a few coconut trees here. Let's see if we can find that out. But yes, I would like Able Sisters to be beside Nook's Cranny, of course, for convenience. We got a windflower crown. But as for our future neighbors, I do want to create a neighborhood section. I guess it's a matter of how many neighborhoods I want. I feel like at minimum, I just like having villagers at least have some company with each other. So at minimum 2, at most 4, I think, is the biggest neighborhood I would have. And so far, Jay and Faith were separated. So it'd be nice if they were kind of neighborly. I might place them together. But if I'm thinking of a Main Street situation, and we have houses all along, the plaza in front of resident services will be just that. So we can't place any houses. I don't want to place any houses in front of the plaza. I currently have that set up on Cosmic Rush. We could have some houses in front of my house for the moment. I would also like to place houses up above. Let's see. What if we place... I think I would love to move Faith, like, and align it with Jay's house, like 2 tiles to the right here. Can we place... And maybe Jay's house. Okay, Let's see. Yeah, I think it would be too tight. Let me see. Because we also have to, yes. We also have to consider the exteriors and place exterior items around the homes as well. So this house will line up, but it's kind of in the way. Okay, so we'll leave. Let's move. I need to figure out the... It's too close to resident services. Okay. Need to rethink it. I'm trying to figure out, this is how I figure out spacing, is like figuring out the tiles. So I think where I'm standing right now, where this tree is where I have to keep, where I have to stand to make sure it's lined up with Faith's house. Let's see, where are we at? Okay, this is my house over here. Where are we at? Okay, I could put 2 houses here, maybe. I made a slight error. So I paused the video just to see if I can figure out the alignment once again, or just triple checking my alignment, and I accidentally placed the first plot beside Faith's house. I've got some ideas. You'll find the recipes I gave you on the request. Oh, I didn't realize the request page could be also used for these plots. Okay, I got a little. At least the plots are aligned with each other. All right. It's fine. We can move them later. It's totally cool. Okay. Alright, so we got one plot down there. And then yes, let us use this tile here as a marker. Let me imagine it. Okay, let's just go with it. My phone is ringing yet again. Maxie, it's me again. Sorry for the repeated calls. I forgot to tell you something important. You see, you'll need to get a wreath made from flowers. There are plenty of pretty flowers. I understand. I understand. Okay. And then... let me imagine it. Let me just see how close this is to the river. Okay, it's not too close. And let's just see how this is. Oh wow, so we have the bridge here. So my pathways. It'll be interesting. Okay, I'll be cozy. Two. Okay, let's do... For myself, when I place neighbors down, I like having enough space to add trees and shrubs on the perimeter of their homes to make it a little more private-ish. So at least these plot lines or plots are lined up. Let's go check our map to see how it's looking. All right, so all right, we'll see how this goes. I feel I want to move Jay or Faith. Faith is way too close. Okay. It's fine. Let's see. What do we need? Right. All of these requests are in our request tab. So peach surprise box, peach chair, pot. And exterior items, hay bed, swinging bench, and barrel. Okay, let's collect some peaches. Like I said, this is all experimentation with spacing, but you kind of see my vision for getting a Main Street kind of area. It's very close to the airport, which I've never done before, but I've always thought was kind of cool. Because most other island tours I've seen, they have quite an entrance before the actual neighborhood or builds. And Cosmic Rush is kind of similar to this, in which we get straight into the neighborhood section as well. But I feel this is way closer than that. So we'll see how I like it, and then if it's like a little too close for comfort, then there's always time to rework it. Nothing is ever set in stone on our islands, and that's the beauty of how this game is structured, is that if you have commitment issues, if you can't commit, Animal Crossing is pretty flexible, because the only rules we create are ones we give ourselves. So all of these quote-unquote rules or limitations for us to enjoy the game, they are all arbitrary, and however we would like to play the game, that makes us, you know, enjoy the game the best. Then that's how we're gonna play it. Okay, I think okay, we have lots of peaches. Let's check out our DIY recipes. I haven't really thought of equipment. Where's the requests? Oh, interesting. All right, so we have clumps of weed. So what do we not have here? Okay, so we have to construct some wooden block toys first. We have to construct at least 2. And we have to get some windflowers, like 3 of each. Red, white, and orange. So we'll gather those up. But yes, this is a very eventful Let's Play today. So many things to do. And I feel like it's not out of the realm of too much. I know I can play this game for hours on end, but I also like playing this game in chunks, because then I can avoid burnout. And so far I haven't had a burnout moment since like 2024 maybe, or a really bad one anyways. I think I stopped playing in 2025 for like September. I don't know why, but I paused. But anyways, taking breaks is also good. I feel like needing to play daily on your Animal Crossing is also like an arbitrary rule. I feel like limiting the gameplay for me personally is good, so I can continue to, I look forward to playing every day. Okay, so let's craft 2 of these. I can't believe we have a barrel DIY. Oh no. Okay, let me do this for the moment. But yes, I feel like I never feel the need to play a lot, I guess. I feel if you can do 5 minutes, or I don't know. I feel like if you jump in to at least get your daily Nook miles, I feel that's a minimum for me to play daily. Natural garden. Oh, right. Okay, let's donate some of these items. Like, who needs what here? Check interior items. Wooden simple bed, wooden chair, classic pitcher. Log dining table, log bench, wooden bucket. Okay, we have the lazy is plot number 3. We have the wooden block stereo, wooden block table, windflower wreath. Natural garden chair, natural garden table, and bird bath. I think this is our snooty villager. And this is, or maybe that's our normal. Peach surprise box, peach chair, pot. Hay bed, swinging bench, and barrel. Or is this our lazy villager? Okay, for hay bed. Wooden block toy, pots and cushion, peach surprise box. Okay, these are interesting items. Log bench, wooden bucket. What? place these fossils outside for the moment. So, oh, we need more peaches. Okay. Okay, let's do wooden block stereo. And the wooden block table. See what else can we keep crafting, because I feel like I'm gonna hit the limit soon of materials I have on hand. Okay, we can still make things. Let's do the bird bath. Let's do pitcher. Let's do wooden simple bed. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think we're gonna be missing these natural items, but we can do this one. Okay, let me see how many more materials we need. We need 7 softwood, natural wood. I think we just need more wood in general. Iron nuggets, hardwood. Okay, so there's quite a bit still need to harvest. Check the exterior. Log dining table, log bench, and wooden bucket. Okay, so let's put that out. I don't even have this log dining table on my island yet. Okay, I think this is good. stereo table and windflower wreath. Okay, so we got all the interior items for this home. And I think these are all the extra, like the natural garden chair table and bird. I think I have the bird bath actually. Okay, so we need the peach chair. And I think we have the barrel and the swinging bench. Okay. At least we could put the barrel here. Okay, I think this is the lazy. The second plot is, I think, snooty, and third is normal. Okay, let's go across the river to get some more peaches, or do I have more peaches? I might have harvested them all yesterday. Materials done, and then it'll be an exciting day tomorrow. I think autofilling. Oh, I don't think I have enough to do a villager hunt, so I think we're gonna let the plots autofill. And see who we get. Because yes, I only have 1,000 Nook Miles, so I don't even have enough for, oh no, for one ticket. Ow, 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 I got stung by wasp again. Okay, let me... be more efficient and constructs a sturdy axe so we can get more more materials, or stone axe I should say. And some medicine, of course. I can never get wasps. I can never. I always get stung. I think I'm a little too button happy and try to catch them too early, so I get stung anyways. Yes, I'm curious to see who autofills, because then maybe that'll give me an idea of who I want on the island, or might determine what the island theme or direction the island could go in. So I'm excited. Alright, we need more iron nuggets. I feel like I destroyed all of my rocks. So we'll see if we have enough iron nuggets to construct. Otherwise, we might call it a day today. Okay, I know a couple of... Yes, we have one here. And for some reason, I have a tree here. This is one of those chilly spring days where it's raining, it's windy, very reminiscent of spring. It's still quite wintry where I'm at right now, and I don't anticipate it getting any warmer until April, so next month, but here's hoping. Oh, and I did collect the rocks over there actually, right when my OBS crashed out. So let's see if we have enough materials. Okay, possibly, hopefully. We have enough to construct all of these minus the peach chair, which I can do tomorrow, because I don't think they're gonna autofill all tomorrow. It'll be one day at a time, so that'll be exciting. Let me just go check on this other side to make sure I didn't miss any peach trees. I think I got all the peach trees on this side. Oh, there's another. Another fossil here. for the last... How many? 4 more pieces of hardwood. Let's... I'm surely I can get that much. Oh no! Okay, let me see. Oh my gosh! How unlucky. Wasps again. Wow. Usually I have trouble collecting normal wood. Alright, well let me know in the comments below who were your first 3 villagers on your island. Have they stayed until now? What the heck? Wow, this has not been a great day for me. But we got Nook Miles out of it. So at least there's that. Wow. But yes, I was gonna say that my original 3 plot villagers on Cosmic Rush, Meringue and Filbert, are still on the island. I think my bond with them is so strong that they'll never request to leave. Alright, there we go. We have at least that done. And let's fix this face up a little bit. Where shall we put this? You know what? I think I'll eat one of these peaches. I'm sure I'll get more tomorrow. But I would like to remove this tree out of the way. that's all of it for this one. And then just the swinging bench. Both Faith and whoever her neighbor is can share this. And I do want to check out our neighbors, say hello to them, because it's been a pretty isolating day today. Wow, Faith's place is pretty interesting. Good news, I have officially moved on from tent life. I got a house, aloha. I mean, tents are cool and all, but I can fit way more stuff in a house. Plus now it finally feels like I actually live here instead of just roughing it. Very cool place. Hopefully once the neighbors move in, I feel like they'll get more stuff, I think. But I really like the default wallpaper and flooring at Faith's house. I really like her exterior as well. Actually, Faith and Jay kind of have similar houses, just different door colors and exterior colors, but I think the roof is the same. I finally own something that even I have trouble lifting. Yep, I have a house now. Hey, it's got walls, a floor, even a ceiling. I can finally do jumping jacks without ripping a hole in my home. And the perfect day to have a home as well in this rainy spring day. Alright, I think this is a good place to stop, everyone. Anyways, guys, that is all for today's video. A very eventful kind of day on Sticker. We have the museum and Nook's Cranny opening, and we got all 3 plots down in front of the island. We have one more interior item for plot number 1, but we'll see who autofills in the other home. So I'm super excited to see who will be staying on Sticker for the time being. I'm super excited. But anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, and if you want to see more videos of Sticker, please subscribe. So I appreciate everyone checking in and hanging out, and I look forward to progressing more on the island and showing you how with everyday play you can make a beautiful island as well. So we'll talk soon. Have a good one, and bye.